we're live. Wait a second.
Live-ish.
Live-ish. We are live on Twitch right now.
And first hand's going to be a boat. Tens full of nines.
How do you like that?
How do you like them apples?
Them apples probably taste pretty sweet.
Is it a call? No, it's a fault. Oh, yeah. He didn't hit anything.
All right. We are streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Small technical glitches, but we have overcome.
Good
we
thing
are
that wasn't
ready to
nine
go.
of diamonds.
That would have been nasty. It would have been G-nasty. G-nasty, if you will.
Gymnasty.
Gymnasty.
I was right to call that out, though?
Yeah, you were right.
Okay. Nice. I pay attention sometimes.
Well.
Now we got the horse hand, yeah?
Now we got the horse race. The hand of the horse race is what we're after right now.
Dun, dun, dun. I need a Sonny's ringtone right now. It's that one, but the other one.
It is the other one. As I was singing it, I was like, this is not right. But you know what?
Have you seen the, it's like the video showing like retired racehorses' reaction to the sound? They have a visceral reaction. It's crazy.
That is crazy. They've been trained for so long to run. Sometimes all you want to do is run.
I get it.
Hey, we got Ham in the chat.
In Oak Grove, where?
KY, Kentucky.
KY? Why is that Kentucky?
Well, it's not going to be Kansas.
Well, yeah. Kansas is KA.
Mm.
Why wouldn't Kentucky be KE?
Because that's Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Everybody
knows that.
knows
K
that.
states?
So here's a question. Does the horse rate case count for the over-under?
No. Immediately no, because I'm on the under.
He's on the under. I'm on the over. We're going to see what happens.
Yeah, that's weird. I never, I guess Texas isn't TE either. But TX makes sense for Texas. It just does.
TX.
I don't know. It just looks weird.
All right, Jose Solano in the chat asking if we've got a 1-2 table open. Yeah, we do. We're live streaming it right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah. And we got another pocket pair, pocket eights. Going to be raised by Joseph, though, to 12.
Pocket pairs are live right now.
Well, less live.
Yeah, this one is not. But we've had two hands. We've got two pocket pairs so far.
Queen 9 for Caleb.
We got a set last time. Let's see if we can get a set of eights this time.
We didn't just get a set. We got a boat.
We boated up. Jose, we are about to open, it looks like, another 1-2 table. We've got a pretty stacked list, pretty fat right now. All right, board is paired already. Ace 4-4, Josh, 2 pair.
Yeah, it's only Kansas and Kentucky. That's the only K-States. Queen.
There's a queen.
Queen now taking the lead. Caleb.
Caleb up there with a better 2 pair than anyone else.
Probably not going to be happy about that ace, though. Did anyone bet it on the flop?
Nobody bet.
Which is reasonable to do with an ace as well. Think he might look him up. Maybe one call. See what the Riviera is.
And the 8s are out of there. The Riviera is a 6.
I think depending on how much Joseph bets, he could take this down. Yeah. Decides to check it back.
Check, check. Jose saying a little good luck to Mr. Basil, a.k.a. Poker Face Superman. Says he's on his way. We've got a fat list for the 1-2 non-streamed game.
P-H-A-T?
It is PH.
Mm-hmm. Fat.
P-hat.
P-hat. We got a star-studded cast out here, too.
Yeah, we got a good cast. We got Basil in seat 1, a.k.a. Poker Face Superman, wearing green today.
And the Superman logo on the back of the hat.
I love
sneaky. Or I guess on the front. But
front of the hat, back of his head, whatever works. We got Melvin Ward. We got Josh, one of our dealers, voting Reagan. Should somebody tell him the news?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Didn't Reagan did all that stuff? Didn't he do all that diddly stuff?
No.
Who's the one that, like, what's Watergate?
Nixon.
Nixon, that's who it was. I think Reagan was bad, though.
Okay.
Didn't he?
I just meant the news that he's not running.
Ah.
Yeah, that was what I was getting
missed
at.
out. Yeah. That's what that's what I was going for, too.
Okay. We got Caleb here. Caleb also fan favorite. Lucy playing. Kenny, a mainstay of the 1-2 ROE game as of late. Yeah, you're right. Everybody here, very good. Joseph, also a fan favorite. Brandon is back again. Jesse, doing pretty well so far, although we have only seen, this is the third hand.
10-9. I guess Joseph having better equity than Brandon, even though Brandon has the better queen currently.
Look out.
Does have the straight draws, Joseph does.
He's got the advantage of the straight draws. He's got some backdoor flush draws as well, 2 of them to be exact.
Oh, yeah.
And 158 in Joseph's stack. A king of diamonds comes off, giving Joseph the second nut flush draw. Got to be feeling pretty good with that one. A good old diamond draw. And that king actually does help him out. If a jack if a jack comes off, it looks like he'll have a straight.
Oh, wow. Really?
Oh, yeah. 9-10 jack, queen,
Yeah.
king. And it's a 10 instead. A 10 of diamonds. That'll
Get
give
there.
Joseph the check mark, the second nut flush.
I don't think anyone's calling here, though. Maybe Jesse with 2 pair.
And he's going to go for some value. Looks like 40 bucks, 35.
Caleb did flop 2 pair, but can't be feeling too great about it.
Jesse with a pair of 7s, pair of 3s. Out of there.
Does fold.
Caleb, pair of 7s, pair of 3s also. Does make the call. And he's going to get the bad news. Joseph turns over his flush.
Second nut flush.
And the other 2 cards.
4
Must-
cards or win.
Got to table them all. Did a little cardio today. Feeling it.
Oh, yeah.
I got asthma. It's been a while since I've done any cardio. So all that deep breathing, the panting that I do, really got my lungs in a tizzy.
Been jumping rope.
That's a good one.
It's I wouldn't be able to do the boxers jump, where they like lightly just like bounce and then just it's perfect. Can't do it.
That's all right. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah, right now it's double leg. I can cross though. Can cross.
Can cross.
Both ways.
Can you?
No, probably not.
No. Okay.
What were you about to say though?
I don't know. I don't know what it's called when you take the rope to the side.
Oh yeah, I think I could do that. I think it'd be hard though, but I think I could.
I don't know. I'm into it. That was one of my favorite things to do at the gym. Back when I used to do that a lot, was get a workout machine and just watch the people jumping rope and doing the cool tricks.
I jump rope barefoot with socks on, of course.
Good.
So whenever it hits, man, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like right on the toe.
Yeah, you need socks
At
just
least.
to add the slip factor.
Queens.
Look at this.
Melvin.
Queens and 7-4 for Melvin.
Clyde.
5s for Jesse. 10s for Caleb.
8 for Joseph.
Look out. Pocket pairs all over the place once again.
All right, let's get. And did you get 10s as well?
I did.
So just have a 10-8 queen flop and then a 5 on the turn. Make it nutty.
I played a little PLO with the wife last night.
5 did hit.
5 is out. Look at this.
So I see middle set here
Middle set. Can he boat?
on a pretty dry board. Besides the wheel possibility, and I guess if you have 3-4, you're looking pretty nice.
3-4 looks pretty good. I don't see anyone with 3-4, but Kenny's got 7-6, as does Josh. Melvin with the 7-4 to go along with his pocket queens.
I think this is a good opportunity for Jesse to bet. Maybe even go all in with his shorter stack.
Look out. Melvin betting $98 with his overpair. Going to get looked up here by Jesse for sure. Now the question is, does Jesse raise or does he just smooth call? I guess it depends on the action before him. Lucy?
Well, he is not allowed to raise. He does not have enough in his stack.
You're right. He's got to go all in.
It's all in or fold for
Oh, wait a second. Brandon
Brandon
with the set of deuces.
and 3-2. Oh, with a set of deuces. Wow. How did we miss that one?
I wasn't looking at ducks or swans. That was my fault.
That's on me, gang.
That's on me, gang.
I think no 2s have been folded. I did see a 5 was folded in someone's hand. So
All of the queens are out as well. So Melvin pretty much drawn dead here. Pretty much. Backdoor straight possibilities, but not looking great.
Oh,
Needs
yeah.
a 3 and a 6. And 2 of the 3s are already out. Melvin makes a call for all in. Yep. Hand number 4. 3-way all in.
We need more hands like this to make sure the under stays.
Yeah, let's make sure the under stays.
Take your time, Tech. Make sure these pots are right.
He is going to do just that.
Amen. It's crazy. Oh, Brandon also having diamond draw here.
Oh, look at that. Backdoor.
Yeah.
Backdoor diamonds.
The only one with any sort of flush possibility.
That's right.
No one having spades or clubs.
23% for Brandon to take this one down. Jesse's sitting pretty, 76%, but he is only in the main pot.
Three six. Give Melvin a straight.
Yes, 3-6 is the only way that Melvin can win this.
Hence 1%.
Hence 1%. 2 of the 3s are already out. I think I've seen 1-6 already folded.
Not likely.
Not likely to get there. Let's see. How many times are we running it?
All of them.
All the times. How many cards are left in the deck? There's a 10. No help to Melvin. He is now officially drawing dead. And that jack on the river gives Brandon a better boat. Jack's full of deuces.
Wow.
Unbelievable right there.
I didn't even see the possibility of hitting another jack.
And that's it. That's what we call a scooper.
Scooper.
Scooping it over the board. How many swipes? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll count 6. I think that there was 2 half ones in there.
That was a 6 swiper right there.
That's how you know you won big.
That's what we call that. Half as many horns.
No, dang it, I meant that one.
Ah, yes.
Womp. Even if you hit the button at the wrong time, it works.
It
'cause you
does.
didn't mean to. So
That's
you get the
okay.
Womp womp.
Nobody would have known. Was it Thelonious Monk, I think, a famous jazz musician, says if you mess up, just do it 2 more times, and then it's part of the song.
There you go. Is Marvin Gaye jazz?
No.
What is he?
He is, I don't know, like 70s. I would call that slow jams. It's the precursor to slow jams.
Okay.
Motown, I guess you'd call it Motown.
I'm gonna. Someone posted some Marvin Gaye. He was one that his father killed him. Correct?
Wow.
Right?
Dark.
You don't know? You know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
I think that's one. I don't know. Someone posted him on Instagram. I was like, you know what? I should listen to Marvin Gaye soon.
Marvin Gaye. I was singing some Marvin Gaye earlier.
You were singing it or
Oh,
making
yeah.
it?
I was singing it.
Which one?
Can
Ain't No
we
Mountain?
be together?
Mm.
Together. Times are good or bad or happy or sad.
Wrong. That is Al Green.
All right, I was singing Al Green earlier
I
today.
was listening to that song earlier.
Yeah, because it was on here.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, it was
I was in the car on the way here.
unreal.
Let's see if I can.
You may not know this, but Aiden and I actually live the same life.
We're locked in.
We're locked in together.
Let's see if I can just go back and it'll play again.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Yeah, a lot of not
Dang it! It wasn't. It's not gonna be there. It was before Duality.
not Al Green type stuff coming up on your feed.
Yeah, not even Al Green at all.
Now look at this. Melvin adding back on comes in with pocket kings.
To not be deterred, and with the heart draw as well.
Got the heart draw.
No one with the ace of hearts, so currently the best heart draw.
Josh with the good wheel wrap here in his hand.
It's all I liked at least. I
Let's
mean,
stay together. All right. I was not listening. I was not singing Marvin Gaye earlier. And Brandon now the chip leader, 8 to call. Ace Jack 8-6 double suited. What do you think? I say call.
double suited, yeah, and you got the straight draws with the Jack 8-6.
Oh yeah.
That's a call. Call, that's where we're at. Probably fold because it never hits.
Poker face Superman looking for a set of 3s right here, but all the other 3s are in Melvin and Josh's hands.
Womp womp.
Whoa, look at that. Monotone board, all spades.
Caleb. All the spades are gone almost.
Caleb
Wow.
with the 7-card flush right here.
Josh holding the ace of spades. So currently
Who's got the 9 of spades? Nobody's got the 9 of spades.
7-6. Oh, he can't hit it. Wait, no. 5.
Yeah,
He can.
he can.
5.
He can.
A 5 of spades. Anyone with the 5 of spades? No. It's live.
Now give us the 9 of spades. He'll get the straight flush. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wouldn't 5 also do it?
5 would not do it.
6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 5 would do it. You're right. He's up and down, straight flush draw here. He's got 2 outs to hit it.
Oh, yeah. Caleb, I think the early runner for the hot seat did win that set. You know what? I just realized it's not just Omaha. It's round of each. So
It is.
I definitely should have gone over, I think.
Okay. We'll find out.
But I'm still in the under. And look at this. Lucy hitting the Queen 10 boat.
Boat in up. Caleb still has outs, though. Notice
has
any
outs.
9 or 5 of spades. And it's
Not
a deuce instead. Lucy with her boat just pulling ahead,
I
never
think-
looking back.
I think Caleb might be able to fold here because of all the spades he's holding. He can reasonably assess that they don't have a spade draw, meaning they would have to have a boat.
I am not folding there. Holy cow, Brandon folded. I can't believe it either.
I was gonna ask Brandon if he saw Moses talking trash about him, but I did not ask.
I think he knows.
Okay, I think
I've got a sense that he knows.
I also got a sense that he probably knows.
Yep. Lucy shows her hand, laughing, giggling, having a good time. That's what happens when you win a pot.
That's what happened when you play poker at KoJack's.
That is true. You win pots. Easy. Just come out and see us. We are streaming our 1-2 round of each game. We might have a big game next week. We'll see what we can put together. If you're a fan of larger games, we might have something a little crazy.
You know what else we
A
got
little
going on?
wacky in the works.
You know what we got going on today, though?
What?
Flush Frenzy.
Flush Frenzy? What are we up to?
$2,250.
Oh, my God. Giant jackpot. And it looks like Big Taco already with 2 out of the 4 flushes, spades and hearts.
And then 5 other players with just 1.
A lot of hearts. A lot of hearts. Juan Carlos, Michael Slate, Brian, Arnold.
Yep, right on. Sonny with the clubs and Sorry with the diamonds.
Yeah, you heard that question mark at the end of Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
I was not sure. I
That's-
wanted to say Armstrong, and I was like, no, I know that's not it.
That's Mr. Hey Arnold.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I asked him if I could call him that. He's like, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can,
yeah.
but why would you?
Yeah, he's like, it seemed like he didn't want that. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, I can't imagine anybody does.
I like
that's
a good
okay.
nickname.
You like a good nickname?
I like a good nickname.
Alright.
I appreciate Basil's hustle of giving as many people as he meets a nickname.
Yeah, that is true.
It's hard work. You really got to. I mean, some it's just off the cuff. Others he puts some thought into it.
He does. He does. He tries. I like A+ Aiden. I did that one for you.
Oh yeah, I do like that one.
Brandon with the pocket queens, going to raise it up to $6.
That is a good hand.
Kenny looking all right. Suited ace. Poker face Superman, pair of 7s, queen 10. Caleb also with a pair of 7s.
7s are gone.
7's out. Joseph with the ace 10 for Trey. Honestly, decent hand. I'm going to pick Joseph's hand on this one. Double suited, ace 10 and the ace 4-3.
I'm picking Brandon's.
Look at this. Good straight draw for Joseph.
Jack 8 there for Brandon, and I mean he is holding the queen too, so holding some of his outs and only 1 queen left.
That's right. All the 6s are out as well.
King 10 for Josh here. Also 9-6. 3 on the turn.
Set of 5s for Melvin. Joseph hits the straight.
He does.
Melvin, though, not far behind, just waiting on the board to pair.
What does Kenny have?
Kenny,
6-2? Straight as well?
Kenny's got a straight draw.
Straight
Drawn to
draw.
the 6 and the spade draw. Going to bet $20 on it. Joseph making the call with his made straight.
I think Melvin shoves.
Melvin looks like he is all in here with his set of 5s.
I think it's a snap call from Joseph. I mean, what's beating you?
Let's see if Josh, how
Yeah,
quickly Josh
4-6.
folds.
4-6 is beating you.
Way out of there. Lucy, way out of there. Brandon, way out of there.
Who'd you
Action.
pick before this hand? Joseph?
I thought Joseph was going to take it. I like Joseph's hand. And Kenny looks like he's going to fold,
Kenny.
leaving the $20 behind.
I say the straight draw and the back. No, Kenny calls.
Oh, he puts chips in instead of his cards. My mistake.
Joseph checking his hand, making sure he does in fact have the straight and the blocker to the higher straight with the 4.
And he's Gonna think about it.
The only thing that's beating you is 6-4. He's the only thing.
Yeah, he's gonna make the call here.
Does not elect to re-raise.
That'll leave a tiny bit of action, a little bit of room to play. $32 more in Kenny's stack.
I don't think it affects action. I think Kenny's calling, but do you re-shove there?
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah.
You know, it's tricky online. You can see the stacks right away. That may be something that he just...
2
Wow, Melvin boats up with a paired board.
board pairs.
Kenny goes all in. Gotta call it here.
And he did hit trips. So does that mean he wins the side pot? Oh, no, just trips. Yeah.
Yeah, just trips.
No, 2-9. Full house.
Kenny with the 2-9. 2's full of 9s versus 5's full of 2's.
Man.
Bad run out for Joseph. I picked the wrong hand. Megan Menendez in the chat. Oh, my God, I've been waiting for this game all week. It's the best in the West.
This
You are
side of the
not wrong.
Mississippi.
This side of anywhere. This side of the Nile.
If I say Joseph can't like that board pairing. Gotta be rough.
Gotta be rough. Paired board and PLO. Yikes. Look out. Actually did play a little PLO last night. Got a pair of 10s, pair of 3s in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Flop comes out with a 3 on it. I got a set.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
10 comes out, a bigger set.
Turn is a jack. River's a 10. I made 2 sets.
Nice.
She turns over a straight.
Oh,
Yeah, I got 2 sets. Not good enough.
not good enough.
No boats.
No boat.
2 sets is no boat.
Was the bomb pot tournament yesterday had the classic kerfuffle of thinking you have a boat
No.
because there's 3 cards of the same, like 3 9s on the board.
No.
It's like, you do not have a boat.
You have 0 boats.
You-
Melvin stacking up the chips thanks to his boat. Going all over the world. Megan saying you make it tough to pick who to root for. Everyone is so good. Yeah, I agree. We got a lot going on here.
You got to choose. I think at best you're allowed 2 candidates.
Got to choose. Those are the rules. A+ Aiden has laid down the law.
Laid it down. No messing about with the rules.
No messing about. Hey, we don't make the rules.
With the law.
We just enforce the law. We got Corey in the box, one of my favorite dealers.
Oh, yeah. Nice shaved head. Well, that's not shaved. Wait, buzzed?
Buzzed.
Yeah.
Looks like a 1?
Mm,
7? Which one is short? High numbers or low numbers?
low numbers.
All right, looks like a 1.
I feel like 1 would be less.
All right, maybe
don't
it's
know,
less.
though.
Maybe
Maybe
it's a
I'm wrong.
0.5.
See, I'm always confused what to do with the Basil's hand because it's you're double suited, good. You have 2 7s, good, but your flushes aren't that great.
That's when you look at the position. Position in PLO is actually probably about 4 times as important as it is in Hold'em, or so I've been told. So a speculative hand like that, +2, I'd probably fold. And it looks like Basil does exactly that.
I think my problem is I'm calling there.
And Lucy with the ace 10, 9, 8 double suited. I like that hand. Kenny get a 3-bet to 18.
I do like
Jesse making the call with his mystery hand. I think he's got a pocket pair. I would say maybe a pocket pair of jacks.
I think maybe he has a stray ace.
Okay, straight ace. Ace, jack, jack, what? Deuce, ace, jack, jack, 6.
Watch the 7 come out.
Oh, 2
Ba-
7s.
Basil
Are
would hit
you
quads. Basil would
serious?
hit quads. That's why you call. Don't listen to Chase.
Wow.
All this position BS.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you should bank on a less than 1%er.
You read Kenny's hand wrong. He actually has 2 kings.
Oh,
Kenny's got 2 kings.
okay.
We got word from our IT guru.
We'll just give him all 5 cards. He has king, king, queen, 10, 9. So Jesse probably having one of those queen, 10, 9.
And look at the fidget spinner in Basil's hand going about 10,000 RPM. That's what we call stress. There's a jack.
Didn't he have a jack? He did have a jack as well.
Yep. Quads and a boat.
I imagine.
And another jack.
Wow. So
Double quads.
he had the board locked up.
I didn't have double quads, but he would have, yeah.
Well, he's denying anybody having quads.
Yep.
Man. What a fold.
A moment of silence for Basil's dead hand.
For both sevens. 7 minutes for the sevens. I say, I was about to look up and spoil a potential future hand because someone else from this table has gotten on the flush board.
Whoa, wait a second.
Keep it a mystery, though. Haven't we? No, we have not. We have seen a flush, haven't we? The very beginning?
We did, but it didn't win.
Oh, yeah. It got beat out by
Now in PLO,
Klaus.
for our flush frenzy to be active, you do have to flop your flush and hold the ace in your hand.
I forgot
in the
about
hole.
that part also as well.
As well.
Mm-hmm. As well.
All right, we're on to hand number 7. Sorry, hand number 8. We just wrapped up lucky number 7. And
7 for the sevens.
look out. That's crazy.
He should have known it was hand number 7. There's too many sevens. It's
Should have known. It was fate.
fate.
It was fate. Deja vu happens when they change something. Saw a real rare photo yesterday of a cast party from the original Matrix.
Never
How cool.
seen the Matrix.
What? It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, I remember going in the living room of my grandparents' house and like being on. I'll catch a few minutes. I'm like, whatever.
That's a good one. Check it out.
'Cause I also hate watching movies in the middle. I'm like, what's going on? I have no idea what's going on.
Well, you're in luck. I think it's streaming on Amazon.
Nice. Been watching the Boondocks.
Boondocks is good.
Really good. It's on Sling. Have Sling for other reasons, but that's just a plus. So the person with the most equity here is Melvin. Does have the flush draw, and also pair tens.
Well, Caleb's got the straight
He's got some straight opportunities.
opportunities
5-4.
here. A lot of straight draws. Poker Face Superman with the overpair.
No one else with heart. Oh, Kenny with
Yeah.
hearts and Josh with hearts, but none better than Melvin.
Melvin with the highest hearts. The third.
Aces are out of there.
Aces are out of there.
Currently the best hand. No.
Too many hearts out there. Too many connections. That's what we call a wet board.
And Kenny with the pocket jacks.
He's got the set. We've seen set after set after set so far.
Set City.
Set
Baby.
City, look out.
That's all in from Jesse. King 10-9-4.
Jesse going all in with a good couple of straight possibilities
And a-
and a pair of tens.
And a pair of tens. That's gone.
She go.
All in for less, so $7, $14, $21 on the side, I think.
Dealer math
Dealer math.
coming at you. Brought to you by KoJack's here in Midland, Texas.
Queen.
There's the queen. Jesse hits the straight.
Does Caleb hit the straight?
Caleb also hits the straight.
Yeah, 9 king. Jesse and Caleb sharing the same straight.
Yep.
Kenny still with outs, just needs a boards pair. Melvin still with outs, needs another heart. Not a lot of hearts left, though.
And once we get this pot right, take your time, Corey.
Take all the time you need.
Got an over-under. A friendly game. Huge dollar sum between myself and Aiden.
$1 bajillion.
One $5 bill. And I don't have any money in my pocket.
I
I'm
got
betting
Venmo.
on credit.
I got Venmo.
Okay.
Every day it doesn't get here, it doubles.
Ah,
Interest is crazy these
interest
days.
is crazy. Oh, you know what? Jerome Powell was supposed
Talking
to
about
speak earlier
interest.
today.
Talk about speakeasy? What? Which hand you picking for this? I'm picking Melvin's. No,
All
wait,
right.
no. Yeah, I'm picking Melvin. Melvin's assume the hot seat. No, he hits the heart, but Caleb hits the I can't even get it out. The full house.
All right. Well, that's $5 to me because you picked the wrong hand.
When I
Interest is crazy these days.
When I said no, it's because I was gonna say Caleb had the hot seat, but I did not see his hand improving the way it did. Wow, and it beats Kenny's jacks.
Unreal.
Bigger full house.
Jacks full of queens versus queens full of jacks. Not great. All right, how many scoops, how many swipes? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Nice.
10 swipes. That's a 10 swiper right
Good
there.
10 swiper.
Gotta feel good if you're sitting in seat number 3. Mr. Caleb chipping up. 507 in his stack as of the last little swipe there. Halfway to 1,000.
PLO's so volatile in the swings.
It is. I've got a theory that nobody actually knows how to play PLO, and that's what makes it so volatile.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, this seems like it could be good.
Seems pretty
Possibly.
decent. Seems mad decent.
My hand's mad decent. Jason saying, wow. I mean, I got to agree with you, man. This table's been wow so far. Chipping up and chipping in. And I have to agree, Megan. Caleb with a K is chipping up and chipping in.
He does have a K. He does have chips. He is in.
And he's up.
Approved on all 3 fronts.
And he is up.
Jason Quintanilla in the chat saying, wow, with 2 exclamation points. My thoughts exactly. And if you're just joining us, we are KoJack's in Midland, Texas, home of Texas Hold'em. We're playing PLO right now. We're doing a round of each. Every time the dealer button passes by the dealer, we switch from 4-card to 2-card and from 2-card to 4-card. So we've got a couple of hands left of this PLO round, and then we're speeding off to No Limit Hold'em.
It makes sense, and I think I don't really think about it because I'm originally from Odessa.
Sure.
But Midland, and I've read this before, and it made me remember because someone brought it up. But it's called Midland because it's in the middle of like all the important towns. Like Dallas is like 5, Houston's like 8, El Paso's like 5, Fort Worth's like 4.
You know, it's originally called Midland because it's halfway between El Paso and Dallas. It's the midpoint between those 2 towns.
It makes sense why they're both 5 hours away from.
Yep, there you go.
Look at this hand, aces and 6s for Kenny.
Not bad.
And
Queens and a 10.
Queens 10 and the walkie-talkie 10-4.
10-4, but good, buddy.
I say Kenny is also diamond suited. Poker face
Lucy, couple too many hearts. Now, I saw a lot of diamonds folded, so I don't think that ace-high flush in Kenny's hand is going to get there.
and one ace gone and both 6s gone. So really drawing slim, and he doesn't even know it.
That's the danger of PLO.
How many hearts?
All
You
hearts.
said too many hearts?
Every one of them. Lucy on the board here. If she can win this hand, she will qualify for the flush frenzy. She flopped a flush. She flopped an ace-high flush, and she's got the ace in the hole.
Don't forget, though, Poker Face Superman does have pocket queens. All it needs to do is pair.
Yeah, he's got queens and a 4.
Now,
Not a boat right now. You got to use 3 from the board and 2 from your hand, not 3 from your hand and 2 from the board.
I'm thinking, I say Lucy's going to end up raising here.
Yep.
Probably pot, if I'm honest.
There it is, 130. Putting Poker Face Superman to the test. 110 more to call. He's only got 140 in his stack thereabouts.
Top set onto a very wet board for hearts.
Caleb stacking his chips up. The focus on this camera is unreal.
Recently fixed.
Recently fixed.
Are you folding top set here? On an all heart board? Like, yeah.
Nope.
Say you're probably not even dead. You're probably just in bad shape.
Just in bad shape. 37% equity, according to the numbers here.
Not bad equity.
Not terrible. 2-to-1 dog. Could be worse, although also not great at the same time.
Another heart just for safety's measures. I guess
Lucy with the 7-card flush.
I guess it can maybe convince Basil she does not have hearts, and little does she know she has 3.
Whoa. Board does not pair. Poker Face Superman. Unfortunately, not the run out he was looking for. Shows the pocket queens. Couldn't get away from it.
rough one to run into.
Yeah, you're telling me. Gotcha.
So
Little sidebar action here.
yeah, Joni or Lucy, I guess, for the stream says getting on the board. One heart flush, joining pretty much everyone else. out of the
One,
whole
2, 3, 4, 5 players with heart flushes on the official Flush Frenzy board.
TM
TM. Brought to you by KoJack's
in Midland,
in Midland, Texas.
home of KoJack's Poker.
Home of the best poker this side of the Mississippi. And
There's a lot more land on the left side, correct?
yeah, on the west side. Oh, look at this.
Missed you.
Helping out with the under.
Paid him to half, 250 to slow the game down.
$250 on a $5 bet.
$2.50.
Ah,
I had 2 quarters on me. Who's on the $10 bill?
oh, you're asking me?
If you said Hamilton, you'd be correct.
Okay, well, it's must be Mr. Hamalams. Oh, card exposed.
I think it was a queen.
Ahmed, AK in the chat. What's going on, buddy? Say PLO like wedding. It makes you excited at first, and then it turns poopy.
Turns bad.
Yeah, that is the right way to look at PLO. It is just a game of who knows what's going on.
Speculative call here from Puckface Superman with King Queen 7 Deuce. 1%
Tilt call.
tilt call. Oh.
Oh, not so tilty anymore. Looking for a 10 for Broadway. Got
Dude.
the diamonds for the backdoor diamond draw. A lot of diamonds in a lot of players' hands, though. 7 of them accounted for.
2 10's gone.
Oh, a 9 comes out.
Still needs a 10.
Still needs a 10. No more backdoor possibilities. Caleb with the ace queen, pair of aces to go along with it. Melvin also with the same gut shot that Poker Face Superman has. Kenny out of there. Poker Face Superman folds. Caleb best so far, but will only win this at showdown 56% of the time. He's out of there. Joseph now the front runner. Pair of 10s.
I say blocking a lot of the straight opportunities with this 10.
That's right. And another 9 comes off. Melvin actually hits trips.
Trip 9s.
Gets the check mark. Joseph going to check. Melvin checks behind, shows off the 9. That'll do it. Melvin scooping a pot. $70 in the middle, 47 in profit.
3 9s. What's 3 times 3? You said 9, you'd be correct.
3 times 3 is 9. You almost got me. I almost said 27.
Just thought about it.
Lord stays in the chat saying loves our stream and would love to join. Come on, check us out, buddy. We are KoJack's in Midland on Cuthbert. We've got cash games running every day.
1 2s, 1 3.
1 2s, 1 3s.
Tournament every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We got all kinds of tournaments. And speaking of those tournaments, no offense, Lord Stays will not be connecting with you. But thanks for the chat. Come out and see us and play some poker with us. See, next tournament coming up. Deep Stack, Saturdays, 2:30 p.m. We will be running that right at 2:30. Come on in, come by. Deep Stack is a good time. Start out with a lot of chips.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you haven't noticed, we switched over to 2-card.
On the
Button
Hold'em.
has passed. We are on to Hold'em, Texas Hold'em, and we are Midland, Texas, capital of Texas Hold'em. Now, one thing that I notice happens when you switch from PLO to Hold'em, Hold'em to PLO, everybody's brains get scrambled. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, I feel like the pots are either super bloated or super, like, small.
It's crazy.
Like, whenever you go back and forth, because you kind of forget how to bet.
I'll tell you what. I never knew how to bet.
Trick question. Never knew.
What is the answer? Yes. All right, Joseph with a pair of sixes. Got the check mark. You know, if we can get to showdown, he will take that pot from Josh.
I say notch the whole way.
$44 in the middle. Looks like Joseph has an idea to add on to that. Throwing out $50. Josh way out of there.
I thought he was thinking about it.
Way out of there. And we are moving on to the next hand here. This will be hand number 12.
You like Chevelle?
I do.
Been listening to some Chevelle recently.
Yeah, I like all of their albums. I haven't listened to the newest one.
I just listened to
I don't like Hats Off to the Bull. That was not a good one.
the whole album or the song.
That's a fine song. But the album, not my favorite one of theirs.
Haven't listened to it. I've listened to Wonder What's Next.
That's a great one.
Really good one. And then Sci-Fi Crimes.
Sci-Fi Crime's one of my favorite ones.
Really good.
Yep. That one, Roswell's Spell, excellent song on there.
Shameful Metaphors.
Great. Good stuff.
Jars.
Jars, can't get enough of that one.
What's the other? There's like one other one that I like really know.
It's Fell Into Your Shoes.
Mexican
one on there?
Son. Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
Letter
that's
from a
good.
Thief.
Oh, yeah. Classic album. Bangers, up and down.
Up and down bangers.
Up and down bangers. Joseph
Up and down.
banging an up and down straight draw.
Melvin with the top pair currently.
Yeah, toppest of the pairs. Yep.
Caleb gonna stab out there for 15,
Just a little pot builder.
and everyone's gonna look him up.
That's a king.
If you can maybe continue betting, I think people will believe you have an ace
Melvin with the best hand still. Caleb,
with the best position and the aggressive.
he's got the position bet down. I don't know if Joseph is going to call here. He is up and down. A double.
Does call.
He did call. Two potential flush draws out there.
Melvin folds the
Melvin
best
has it.
hand. Now Caleb, because he is in the position and he's aggressive,
Oh, there's another ace.
less likely he has one, but he still has the best hand. He can bluff out for the win.
We'll check raise here.
I think you might,
Might.
go back.
Get it for. Nope. He folds.
You wanted Joseph to check raise there?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, just because I can see the cards.
Wait, I'm saying like I don't know if Caleb's folding. I'm not believing. I'm not putting you on an ace. I might put you on a king.
Yep. Well, either way, beats a jack high.
Does beat Jack high, but either way, does take down the pot. Caleb in the hot seat. We've got another heart flush and we've got a spade flush.
Adding on.
All the suits have been hit, just not by the same person.
That's right. Sonny, the only player with a club flush,
Sorry, the only player with a diamond flush.
and everyone else just about holding a heart flush. Basil in the chat watching from North Korea.
With 2 sevens.
That's right. 2 sevens. Hand number 13. This one's going to be nuts. I'm thinking 3-way all in here.
I agree. Well, it's Hold'em. Two-way all in.
Okay.
Heads up all in.
Heads up all in. Let's see what happens.
Have you you live in Odessa, right?
I do.
Have you been to that new
Nope.
dang it.
I haven't been to anything new.
New Long John Silver's on
I work and sleep. No,
I want to go.
originally I'm from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Drive-through fast food seafood. Not my.
They got good chicken. They bread it the same way they do their fish. Melvin with the 9-8 of spades.
Take your word for it. Poker face Superman. The dirty diaper. The clean diaper?
Clean diaper. It's clean. It's maybe small, but it is mighty.
Aiden, speaking from experience.
You know, whatever.
And the run out, 10-9 deuce.
Deuce.
Melvin with second pair. Poker face Superman bottom pair. Joseph also with second pair. Better kicker than Melvin. Gonna bet $15.
Second pair best kicker.
That's true. SPBK.
I believe you.
SPB. I don't know.
Brandon's call. Poker face Superman is out of there. I think I might peel one, being the last act. Oh, he's not the last act. The second last act.
6 of farts comes out. I'm going to check around and see if Joseph keeps up the aggression. No, Brandon takes the betting lead, betting $15 here.
The 6 does give Brandon a pair.
And everybody's going to call. Everybody's got a pair. Queen on the river. Joseph gets the check mark. Pair of 9's going to take it down if he can make it to showdown. And Brandon doesn't care. Neither does Joseph. Melvin does.
Does care.
And there you go, Joseph showing off the pair of 9's.
9s are good.
Melvin says, I was beat.
Another flush has entered the charts.
Uh-oh, look out. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players, all with one flush or better.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Spread the love.
$2,250 for that flush frenzy. All you got to do, hit 4 flushes, one of each suit. Easy game.
Easy game. So, I think we need to average 15 hands an hour.
Okay.
We're looking behind schedule.
We're looking a little behind schedule right now.
But there's nothing like the end of the stream where generally there's less players and hands go by quicker.
Maybe. You might hit the over. You might hit the under. Who knows?
Who always wears a shirt? Is it Rudy, the one that wears a shirt that says it's life's too short to bet the under?
Maybe. It is possible.
It might be. I feel like it might be Rudy. Josh with the ace-8 of spades.
He just calls 11. That's a mistake. You got to go all in when you have the ace of spades.
I agree. I thought you were going to say like he maybe needed to raise. No.
Yeah, he should have raised. Should have raised the max.
And the max being anything and no limit hold'em.
That's right.
No limit.
And we are 4 players to the flop. Ace 4-4. Josh hitting a pair of aces along with Joseph. But yeah, Caleb.
The
trip
4
fours.
checks it.
Good, smooth check. Joseph staying aggressive. Really likes to bet any opportunity he can.
Do you raise here for Caleb?
I would. I would raise.
He does min raise.
Raise to 30.
Josh does get out of there with the best ace,
Yep.
but it does not matter. He knew in his heart of hearts someone had a 4.
And that someone is Caleb this time, who is going to bet out.
In the hottest of seats.
He's got 480 in his stack in the middle of this pot. Let's see if he can win this one. He will be the chip leader. Lucy in second place at 513.
I think the re-raise, I mean, obviously, because I can see the cards, was a mistake. Because I think Josh may continue being in the hand, continue being aggressive, and Joseph might as well, sensing that no one has him beat because no one re-raised. But every time I slow play a hand, that they get there, so.
The answer in poker is always,
Hindsight.
it depends. Washington State is calling me right now.
You should pick up.
I'm not going to.
It's a mistake. They were going to hire you.
Nah, I don't want him to.
$1 million a year.
If that were the case, then maybe this is a mistake to not answer the phone. I got butt dialed the other day by a rando. That's kind of funny.
I donated blood in high school. My junior year, my senior year, they've called me like every week since then. I think Vitalent, can't stand them.
Yep.
I was happy to give blood, and I do it again. But
He's a generous guy.
I want to donate plasma for some extra money. You ever donated plasma?
I'm not eligible
Why?
because I said so, and that's what I tell him every time. Here we go. Hand number 15. Hand number 13 sure turned out to not be an all-in situation, didn't it?
Happens. It could have been. It definitely could have been.
It was close.
The 2 aces and the 4 out there.
That's right.
Joseph with the ever pretty Jack 10 of spades.
Very nice. Great hand. Some would say their favorite hand, and some of those some are sitting in seat number 1.
Mm-hmm. What if he has a he does not say if he has a specific choice of suit.
You're right.
Like whenever I have Queen 6, I don't really care the suit.
Oh,
Queen 6 would have been good.
Queen 6 would have been pretty good, but up against Joseph's flush draw here.
And a gut shot to the 9.
Oh, there's a 10. Joseph making a pair and a flush draw. Brandon looking for a jack or a
jack.
6. It's a 5 instead. Joseph gets the check mark.
Hello. I don't know which one I'm at. Whatever. My sneeze went away, so it does not matter.
All right. There you go. You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Which one am I? Am I the green?
You're the one with the... You're not that one.
Okay.
Now you know.
Now I know. Now I can sneeze next time I need to.
Got to do it. You don't hold those in. That's what I'm told.
I never hold in any bodily function ever.
Good to know. That's why you smell like that.
Mm-hmm. Smell like roses. Not even the restaurant. Speaking of roses, I had to mow the yard yesterday. Luckily, it was it's been pretty nice weather these past few days.
Yeah, speaking of roses, I agree. It has been pretty nice.
We have rose bushes in our yard,
Uh-huh.
which is my connection to the yard.
Sure.
They're pretty.
Makes sense.
I think I might have like a photo where they're in the background, but it was like
Please don't show me.
too late. Dang it. I hate when he shows me stuff.
And here we are, back to another hand of Hold'em.
Couple more hands of hold'em, then we're on to Plo.
Lucy on the button. 6-3 for Poker Face Superman. Caleb with the mystery hand. Gonna make the call. Yeah, I've seen better.
Wow. Aren't you Debbie Downer? No. Brandon here with the big slick. I think Ace King of Spades is the biggest slick, and not just because it's spades.
Brandon should have shoved.
Hoping for a re-raise, hopefully.
Got the ace of spades. Should have shoved. Joey taking his sweet time, making some change over here. Boink. There it is.
There's the change.
And the flop is coming out today or tomorrow.
Make sure the change is right.
And it is correct.
Now.
In a second. Now it's correct.
I like the jacket.
Good jacket.
Great jacket.
Very comfy. Ace, Queen, 10 on the flop. Brandon with top, and a straight draw.
Knowing Caleb, though, he has ace 10.
Knowing Caleb, he might. He did not bet this time. Spade comes off. Inconsequential. Kind of a blank. Not kind of. Like, very much a blank.
Brandon going to bet big here. Bets half pot.
Love that. Kenny having a hard time calling, though he is looking for a king for a straight.
Does the bet immediately affect the pot?
Yes.
Okay, then he bet about pot then, not half pot.
There you go.
Before I misinform the crowd.
Sure, the crowd. Thanks for checking us out, everybody. The crowd is real right now.
Joseph needs a 6, a deuce, or a heart. All are possible.
11 outs. Some would say too many. The river card is a 10.
Inconsequential. Well,
Wins Brandon the pot.
it does.
If we get the showdown, there is still room for a little bit of play here.
Joseph thinking about bluffing here and does. Bets 30, I think. Maybe 35.
85.
85.
85. Big bet, putting Brandon to the test.
Interesting spot here. There's a straight out there. The board did pair for the 10s. Any 10s beating you? Any jack, king? You are blocking a king, though.
Pocket sixes certainly going to call that turn bet.
I say ace 10, 10, queen 10, very reasonable. King 10, very reasonable here.
King
Or-
Jack is being blocked by Brandon's hand, but still possible.
Yeah. But I say maybe putting him on queen 10 or maybe, yeah, probably just queen 10 because ace 10 is being blocked too with his ace. Interesting spot here.
Interesting spot.
I think he might call. I'm leaning on call here for him.
Tough decision. $251 in the middle, 85 to call. Getting about 4-1 on his money.
I say Joseph line kind of makes sense. You would check. I mean, you would just call the turn with just a straight 10.
That's true. And he does put all of his chips in the middle.
Wow.
Unexpected here. Joseph, hand in the cookie jar.
He wasn't thinking about folding. He was thinking about raising.
Excellent time to raise Joseph
I think no snap call means he thinks he's good.
out of there.
Does fold.
Brandon with an excellent river bet here. Going for max. Gets it all the way through. Chipping up even further. $185 in profit headed his way. 433 in front of him. He is in third place according to our chip stack calculator.
I like that play. I think he was targeting straights there.
If you're behind the straights, you don't want to target the straights for value.
Well, he was targeting straights in the sense of getting them to fold by going all in, considering the board paired.
I see.
Because he wasn't targeting straights for value. He's targeting straights to fold.
Right. I see. Ace 10, full house, beats a straight. Flouse. Caleb still in first place, 629. First to 1,000 wins. A handshake.
High five.
High five from Aiden. Handshake from Chase. Caleb with the 8-4 suited this time. Joseph, ace 7 offsuit. Ace of spades should go all in.
No. Ace spades, they're 1-1. Josh lost with it. Would have gone on, he would have won.
Right.
It's king 4 fold. And then Brendan did win with it.
It's a matter of tradition. It's a matter of principle. You have to do it.
You're breaking tradition.
You're breaking tradition. If we don't have tradition, what do we have?
Nothing.
Oh, another player on the board with a spade flush for the flush frenzy. $2,250 in that jackpot today. We're adding $250 every single day. But we've got a lot of players out there that really have their eye on the prize, so we'll see what happens.
I like how Big Taco is, the B-I-G is all caps.
That's right.
All caps when you spell the man's name. Aces.
Whoa, Josh with the aces, the pocket rockets,
I
not
guess-
the ace of spades, though. He should not go all in.
I'm about to say, thankfully, Joseph breaking tradition.
10-5 tray, 2 clubs out there.
No one with 2 clubs. Josh with the ace of clubs, blocking the club draws.
Gonna bet $65, about full pot size bet.
6-4 for Lucian. Does lay it down, up and down.
Up and down, out of there.
Yeah, I guess in early position it's
Not getting the proper pot odds.
Brandon here does have top pair, so it's gonna seem weird his overbet. Or not overbet, was it overbet? Or was it exact pot?
About pot.
Okay.
$3 short. And there we go. We're on to the next one. Hand number 18 coming at you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, yeah.
Busting down the walls. This is the last hand of holding.
Look out.
And
We're switching it up.
back to Plo. I think you set the line too high.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
I think 27 would have been a good line.
Okay. I'll note that for future reference.
Future reference.
Joseph with the 8 tray. Melvin with the 9 deuce. Josh with the king jack house hand. Look out.
House hand of diamonds, though.
Josh, back to back, pretty good hands. Aces, pretty good. King jack suited, pretty good.
Ace jack.
Look out, Kenny, with the ace jack coming along here.
Unfortunately,
Not going to
for
squeeze.
Josh, better.
May have squeezed on the button there.
Which one has more equity if they're heads up king jack suited or well, I guess ace jack would.
Yep.
Just-
And this is why. Look at this, jack high flop.
Say any jack, and also even if they get 3 diamonds, you're still not dead.
That's right.
Interesting.
Josh betting 60 with his pair of jacks. Going to get a call from Kenny very quickly.
Alarm bells going off.
Caleb, pair of fours out of there. Joseph, nothing out of there.
Only one jack combo beating him that's just one pair, and that's ace jack.
That's right.
Maybe jack 9. You potentially put him on jack 9.
Oh, and there's
wow.
the ace.
I say that I think that slows action completely though.
That should save Josh some money, but he's got his foot firmly planted on the gas pedal, betting $75. Kenny, snap all in behind. Asking how many times do you want to run it? Shows the ace jack.
I think they just
Josh drawing dead. Doesn't matter how many times. I would bet that Kenny's going to win this 100 out of 100 times.
I'd agree.
Okay. You want to bet?
Yeah, we're both on the same side though. 6 of hearts.
6 of hearts. Doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Queen of spades. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Did someone have spades? I think someone
No.
had spades.
I don't know.
Maybe. I think someone had 6 deuces spades.
Wow. Would have made the flush on the second
On
board.
the second board.
Really kicking yourself on that one.
Drat. If only I stayed in to run it twice.
And now hand number 19 coming at you. Hand number 19.
Big 1-9, and we're back to Plo.
Got a couple of viewers in the chat. Let me know, what is your favorite hand number? Not hand ranking. What is your favorite hand number in our stream?
22.
Mine, 17.
The last one.
Love hand number 17.
My favorite hand is the next one.
Ooh.
I'm always looking ahead.
That's smart. Never check out that rear view mirror. Why would you? And we are on to Plo. It's
Did you hear about Oh.
What? Go.
I was gonna ask if you heard about that crash on 191 the other day. It was pretty bad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said pullover,
Somebody said plover,
and then they didn't.
and they didn't.
Yikes. No, I didn't hear about that crash.
It was pretty bad.
Drive safe out there, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of wahoos taking up the road on my way to work today. Yikes.
That 5 o'clock traffic is no joke.
Yes, indeed.
Couldn't imagine living in a bigger city. I hate it.
I can imagine it. I'm doing it right now.
So-
You're right. I hate it.
You're right. It's
Caleb with the 10s. Joseph with the queens. Melvin with the 3s. Pocket pair count sits at 4. Poker face Superman holding pocket 7s. Let's see if he flops quads again.
Queens, 3s, and yeah.
Nope. Can't flop quads.
Yeah, I would not make the same mistake of not calling the 7s again. I fear. I would not. Melvin does hit bottom set, though.
Not bad. Could be worse.
Brandon with 2 pair aces and 3s. All 3s accounted for.
Kenny really thinking about his options here.
7-5-2 king.
He's got the wheel draw, but he folds. Poker face Superman. Gonna fold here eventually.
Little hand.
There it goes. The field has thinned. Melvin,
Just calls.
he's going to make the call. Josh in there as well, and Lucy out. We are now 3 ways to the turn from 7 players.
We'll say some straight possibilities for Josh. Backdoor spades. Nope.
Oh,
Forget about it.
instead it's an ace. Brandon gets a check mark.
Wow.
Got a
Aces full of-
boat.
Aces full of 3s versus Melvin's 3s full of aces.
That's going to hurt.
Hurt in the morning.
There is blood right now. And Melvin going as big as he can.
Brandon's going to be snapping that off, I'm sure of it.
Josh going to fold. Brandon, 94 to call. He's got second boat here. Ace 5, the only hand that beats him. Makes the call. Queen comes out. Melvin all in as fast as he can.
Ooh. That's why I can't do Plo. That's gross.
That
It's
is gross.
It's the only 3 left. It's the only 3 left.
Yep. And Brandon chipping back up again. Should be in the lead after this one here.
Even more than Caleb?
Yeah, I think so. He's at 586 right now.
Check the wins. The win column, if you will.
Waiting a second to see if it updates as of the end of that hand. No, Brandon is in second place, 566 in front of him. Caleb at 613 still. Lucy doing very well for herself, 493. Poker Face Superman down to $60, but there is plenty of time in the stream to hit 30 hands and for Poker Face Superman to come back.
Oh, yeah. Even when the stream's over, there's still time to come back.
Plenty of time. I think it's going to be a pretty decently late night. We've got a lot of players trying to win that flush frenzy. $2,250 in the jackpot for today. We add $250 a day, and if it is hit, we reset to $1,000 for tomorrow.
The Tyler hoping Joe brings all that money back to Louisiana. I'm guessing they may have a game they play where he's hoping to win some of it back from him.
That makes sense, Tyler. Thanks for showing up, buddy, in the chat.
I feel like we have a fairly good Louisiana population in Midland for some reason.
I like it.
You're one of them.
That's right.
Duplantis, Ham for a little while. Tyler, Joseph, a lot of Louisiana guys.
That's right. We stick together.
Can't get away from you.
Speaking of which, Joseph with what we call a lot of clubs.
A lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
Melvin with another pocket pair of queens. Lots of high pocket pairs so far.
A decent number of pocket pairs. 2 clubs come out. What are the odds? Joseph with a flush draw. Caleb with a straight flush draw.
I was about to say 10 of clubs, but Kenny, 0%, but holding the straight flush outs.
There is 5 of clubs left in the deck. I don't remember if it's been folded or not.
Is that the only club left?
Nope.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
I don't think so.
Me neither.
Okay.
Glad we're on the same page.
Queen of Spades comes out. Melvin betting the max.
All in. Maybe, I was about to say, going to be back $3 if the graphics are correct.
He does not have a full house, but he does instead have a set of queens.
Did I say full house?
I didn't.
Good. As long as we didn't. I would never be wrong.
That's true. A+ Aiden. That's how you get that score. No missed questions.
None of them. 2 pair here for Pokeface Superman and no, just 2 pair. Really is only cards. Joseph does have top pair along with straight draw, along with his club draw. I imagine he might call here. Caleb does call here though.
Joseph thinking about it.
Making
a lot of clubs.
A lot of them. Holding your own outs, unfortunately.
That is true. And he's gonna call. There he goes.
Does call.
77 more. 308 in the middle. Fat pot. 3 comes out. Melvin's queens hold.
That is a fat pot.
Melvin going to bet 3, it looks like. There you go.
Bets the max. He can.
That's right. And he might actually get a fold out of at least one of these players.
6-4.
See, the advantage here to not calling the $3 is you don't have to show your hand.
Yeah.
And it looks like both fold.
Both fold.
Oh, no. Wait, I'm mistaken. Joseph
does call with top pair.
Slid $3 in.
Under the radar, $3.
Yeah, 3 to win 300. Sure, I'll call that.
See, last time you said You should never play because of the amount of money that's being bet, or you should just play. I don't remember. You're like it was something about pot odds, and you're like, yeah, but you have to know the math. It's like, well,
Gotta know the
not
math.
always.
I stand by that one. Got to know the math.
You don't have to know the math for that.
Yeah, 100 to 1.
Why is it 100 to 1?
Because it's $3 to win 300.
But it wasn't 300. It wasn't. See, it's like you have to know the kind of math, or do you have to know the math?
You got to know all math all the time. Physics, important. Math, even more important. Geometry, don't care.
Don't care.
But you
Not-
should probably know it.
not-
Trig,
What you call me?
give me sine give me sine theta of $300 in the pot.
Give me a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Whoa. Nerd.
Nerd alert.
Joey pitching these cards with reckless abandon. We're on hand number 21.
21. Ooh, it's close.
Getting close. Got about 45 minutes left on this stream. Thanks, everybody, for checking us out. We're having a good time on this Thursday. Hope you're enjoying the weather. My allergies are going nuts.
Really?
Yeah,
I guess it's spring.
it is.
It's sprung.
Spring has sprung. We fell back. Sprung forward or whatever it was.
Ooh, I like Caleb's hand. Ace, queen, jack, 9.
That's
Really
a good one.
pretty looking hand there.
Very pretty. Raising to 12. Getting a couple of callers, to say the least. Hey, if it's good for 2, it's probably good for 12.
I agree. I'm pot committed.
That's right. Oh, we got one fold. Poker Face Superman going to make the call. Almost everybody's in.
Almost everybody.
Ace, 7, 4 on the flop. Melvin with a pair of aces.
Caleb with the same pair, and it's going to be better with the queen kicker.
And double flush draws for Caleb. Backdoors.
I say, yeah, Melvin does have some backdoor straight opportunities.
Melvin going to bet.
Oh, gut shot to the 5, actually.
Josh going to fold. Lucy out of there. Brandon out of there. Poker Face Superman out of there. Caleb calling before it's even.
His turn.
Yeah. An 8 of hearts comes out. Melvin with 2 pair now. Pulls ahead.
9 jack just needs a 10 now. And also the hearts. The farts.
The farts. Caleb betting 55. Melvin with a snap call. Quick decisions.
There's no time like the present then to act fastly.
Yeah. And the river card is a heart. Caleb makes the flush. Let's see if he goes for max value. He puts out a big ol' stack of chips.
The hearts do get there. Let's see. Interested to see his sizing here. I'm interested in Caleb's size.
Looks like a verbal pot bet. Looks like a verbal call from Melvin. Oh, an all in and a snap call from Caleb. Shows the hearts. Melvin visibly disappointed.
Ace 8, no good.
Ace 8.
unfortunately.
Not going to do it. Melvin reaching into the pocket. Pulling out some dollar bills.
To not be deterred.
He is not deterred at all.
Still no more new flushes.
We forgot to count the number of swipes on that one.
4. My guess.
Might have been 4, might have been 5.
It's in between.
Sure is. And we are on to the next one. And speaking of the next one, the next tournament is going to be that deep stack tournament.
Oh,
and you know what happens after that? Black chip bounty
Oh, yeah.
every Sunday at 2:30. Best time for a dentist appointment. Also, best time for a poker tournament.
Tooth hurty.
There you go. $300 to get in. $5K guarantee on that one. And every player you knock out, $100 in your pocket.
So nice.
So nice. Knock out 3 players, you get your buy-in paid for.
Knock out more.
You get.
You're up. You're free rolling.
That's it. And of course, that does not include the prize money, which is on top of the bounty money.
Oh, yeah.
5K guaranteed.
And you also get your points, and if you win, you get your name on that champions list for
Ooh.
winning that $10,000 seat to Vegas.
Whoa, look out. Are we giving away a seat to the World Series of Poker main event?
We are.
Are we giving away 2 seats to the World Series of Poker main event?
We're forced to.
Yeah, at this point, we have to. Josh with the 10-9-3 deuce, double suited. I like that one, actually. Caleb with the ace-jack 6-4, 3 clubs.
Melvin all red in his hand. Another pocket pair. He's just, his seat's attracted to those pocket pairs.
Yeah, he's getting good holdings, but bad boards.
Yeah, really bad boards.
Not great. Would you rather have good hole cards or good boards?
Good boards.
Yeah, me too. That's the easy
Well, it
question.
depends on what you mean by good boards. Good boards meaning it's
hit
good for
your-
your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, me too.
Because good boards just mean like ace high, ace, queen, something, then you have bad hands. So it
Right.
doesn't really matter. Depends on your definition of good board.
Good board is when you're not doing anything, but you don't mind. You're good board. And we are 5 ways to the flop
I was trying
here.
to make like a teacher joke with that. I don't know how to though.
Apples.
Apples and oranges.
There you go. Jack 6 deuce on the flop. Pair of sixes for Poker Face Superman and for Caleb. And it looks like Melvin is all in once again, and he is behind. Jack 6 for Caleb.
Does have heart opportunities though.
Oh, Joseph is all in. Melvin makes the call. Caleb coming along. We are all in once again.
Make sure these hands take as long as possible.
Do it up, Joey.
And action is over. See how many times they run it.
A queen. And a 7. Caleb gets the first check mark.
And the only one.
The only check mark.
The only board they run.
And Joseph shows off not the best hand. And that's what we call a scooper. Scooper owners.
Scooperoni.
Caleb up to 1151. He did it, everybody. He
made
did it.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Congratulations. Made it to 1,000 and has passed over that mark. Looks like Melvin will be coming back here, but I'm not so sure about Joseph. He got up. His name is not re-entered.
We know nothing.
We know nothing.
Off to hand number 22 here. No, 23. I think we just had hand number 22. Another pocket pair here. Kenny getting pocket 9s. Josh, pocket 3s. Seems to me I've noticed pocket pairs not the best in Omaha. Seems to be somewhat of a curse on this table thus far. Five ways to a flop here. 9, Jack, Ace, 2 hearts. Poker Face Superman with the best heart draw. Set of 9s for Kenny here. And has some straight opportunities. All in for Poker Face Superman here. Caleb does call. Melvin does call. Melvin only 6%. Caleb with 11. 43 for Poker Face Superman and 40% for Kenny. Ten on the turn. Does not give Kenny the full house. Unfortunately, cannot play 3 cards out of your hand. King Jack here for Ace Jack here for Poker Face Superman. Does not hit the flush like he was intending to probably, but does hit the Ace Jack. The flouse on the Riviera. Someone saying, Monkey Lamb saying he's watching from Basil's house. Probably house sitting for him, considering he's in North Korea right now and not on the table. Poker Face Superman playing live is what he says. Someone saying they're watching from Basil's house. Probably house sitting, considering he's in North Korea.
Oh, what a sick way to admit to a B&E. Hey, I'm watching you from your house.
Oh. What does BNE stand for?
Breaking and entering.
Oh.
Oh, Monkey Lamb in the chat. Good to hear from you.
Oh, okay. I know who that is now. I couldn't think of who that was. I know
Monica.
Monica. I don't know why. At first I was thinking it was Do. I was like, no, that's not Do.
One of my favorite lines from the original Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
No, Monica. That's
Never seen the Fast and Furious.
what? Can't believe you.
I can't believe you've done this.
You got I can't believe you've done that. I've seen that.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
I've seen all your stuff. You got to get down with the old man stuff. Watch Fast and the Furious 1.
Does it? When does it start getting real crazy?
Tokyo Drift is pretty nuts. Tokyo Drift is kind of like.
But they had that. They got that great song though.
Yeah, which one? Too fast.
No,
Too furious.
The one I can't. The Tokyo Drift song.
Ah, yeah, should have known.
Coming in Tokyo.
Josh with the aces, Melvin with the sevens. Poker Face Superman, King, Queen, Jack 5. Lucy folding a mystery hand.
This hand has to last 9 more minutes for a push.
Yikes.
That can happen. There's no time like the present.
It
Are you
is.
talking about for hand 30? How? Dang it. Wait, does that mean you win?
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm going to run out there and say, hold on.
Nah. That's all right. You go ahead. You do what you got to do.
Give everybody a couple cents if they hold on. Hands over. Dang it. Really picked it up in the second half.
Chase always wins. King, Jack, 10. Melvin with 3 pairs.
Josh still with the aces and the best spade draw.
And the straight draw, looking for a queen. I don't remember how many have been folded, but it is at least one.
At least one. Whoa.
Josh betting $31. Melvin, snap
All
call.
in. Okay. The graphics still showing he is $6 behind. I thought he was already all in.
There's another 10. Melvin with the boat.
Just trips. Oh, no, the boat, yeah. Jack 10.
Boom. And that'll do it.
Jack 10 good. Didn't mean to do that.
Boo.
Good sound, though.
It was a D flat.
You know how perfect pitch.
I don't. I just like to shout out a name of a note. I don't even think there is a D flat.
Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I know
there
less
is.
about music than the average, I think.
Yeah, that is true. I can tell by your taste.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
Whoa.
No need for that. I'm an enjoyer, not a doer. Unfortunate.
Yep. Been playing the guitar lately. Started learning 30 Seconds to Mars, The Kill.
Good song.
Got that down about half speed.
Isn't it Jared Leto the singer?
Is Jared Leto.
That's crazy.
And man, he did the Joker recently. Not, whatever, 5 years ago. One of my friends was like, he seems just like a typical Hollywood guy. He seems like kind of a butthead.
Mm-hmm.
I started watching interviews with him about that song, and man, he really is a butthead.
About The Kill?
Yeah. He's got a short on YouTube, and he says, you know what, one day I was going to write a song. You know what? I forced myself to write a song, and I said, you know what? I'm going to write a song that will change my life for the rest of my life. And I started playing the guitar, and I wrote The Kill.
I was about to say, I mean, he might be right. I know no other 30 Seconds to Mars songs.
He is right. That song did change his life.
For better or for worse, we do not know. That's
Yep.
a question for him.
Probably for better.
Financially, yeah.
Of course.
Well, he's also an actor. It's not like he needs money.
He does well. He's what do they call that? A Renaissance man. Making music, writing books, acting in movies.
Doing it all.
Doing it all.
Jack of...
No,
Jack of all-
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah,
Trade.
there you go.
Look at this hand.
Speaking of Jack.
Ace Queen for Poker Face Superman has the straight and the flush draw.
That's right.
Just monster equity here.
Yeah, that's true. 7 players in, sorry, and you got 53% equity. That is monstrous. No bets.
2.
2 comes out, a blank.
But Beto stealing most of the equity back for himself. King 10 does have a pair of 10s currently. No pair for Poker Face Superman. Does have a lot of cards that can help him, though. I say, you don't want an ace, though.
Can, may, and might.
Mighty.
That is true.
Mighty is the mouse.
Poker Face Superman slowly sliding a call forward.
Glaring at his opposition and then flicking in the call.
And Melvin looking for a king to hit a straight. It's a 3 instead. Melvin's aces are going to be best.
Ace is best. Poker Face Superman had the world and missed it.
All of his draws are gone.
Going, gone.
Gonski.
I'm about to say max bet. I think it's just a bet here from Melvin. 125.
No callers. Melvin scoops the pot. Catching back up.
Scooper.
Still down 200 and... Sorry. Graphics updated. Down 87 on the session.
Nice.
Catching right back up to the black.
Mine. Needed after the huge loss.
That's true. That's true.
All right, here's one.
Okay.
Got 4 more coming. Where that came from?
If I don't get it by tomorrow, it's double.
It's double.
Interest is crazy these days.
It's crazy. Dang it! Why did I say that before I won?
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
I want to see how many hands we do get. I thought we were pretty much on pace for. I thought we were on pace.
Hand number 26 right now.
I did really forget about the hold'em aspect, even though I said it was ROE. Like, in my mind, I was like, oh, okay, all PLO. Yeah, that's going to take forever.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over all the excuses.
All the money in my ears. All 250 in each ear. Man, what I'm going to do now? Am I down the bet?
You
I'm down
gotta
the bribes.
gotta make it interesting.
Lucy with the aces herself. No ace suited, though. Only king 8 suited.
Melvin with the ace king 8-7. Double connectors. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. That is Aiden making those sounds. Poker face Superman flopping trips. It's about time the board connects with his hand. Kenny making the call. We're off to a turn card here. Another queen. Poker face Superman hitting quads for real this time. You may recall last time, Poker face Superman holding pocket 7s in his PLO hand. The board came out with 2 7s on the flop. Now he's making up for lost time. And he does just smooth check. Lucy betting 25. Kenny thinking about a call. He does have a flush draw. It is a paired board. And Kenny does fold. Poker face Superman at least going to call. It looks like he does just that. 9 of spades comes off. Poker face Superman all in for $40. Lucy, quick reach to the chips. And she does make the call. Gets the bad news. Poker face Superman turning over quads. And he will chip up. $151 in the middle. $191 in the middle. Poker face Superman down 236 on the session so far. Couple more hands to play. Hand number 27 coming at you. Aiden returning to the booth, taking his sweet time putting on the headphones. You know what? Take your time. Chewing up some peanuts, it looks like. Corn nuts.
Oreo.
Love Oreos.
I do have pistachios in my bag, though.
Pistachios arguably healthier than Oreos. Oreo.
I don't know that song.
Queen 4 deuce on the flop. Melvin
Not
pocket
familiar for me,
threes.
unfortunately. I'm assuming it was a commercial at some point.
Ba, 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 ba. Is it?
I do know NSYNC. Some.
Why do we call it NSYNC?
It's NSYNC.
I always called it NSYNC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NSYNC.
NSYNC. All right.
Whoa. Guy face flashing around, showing us that Brandon is indeed the winner.
Brandon got the check mark. Pair of 4s, pair of queens with a king kicker.
Does he call the 11?
Melvin betting 11 into a pot of 40 or so, 42. Brandon not holding bottom pair.
Only thing he's beating is 2s and 3s.
Just barely better than bottom pair. He does fold. Well, Beto's going to make the call. And Melvin still scoops the pot.
Oh.
Beto scoops the pot.
Oh. There was some misreadings. Caleb was not in the hand any
A
longer.
little misreading happening here.
Technical difficulties do happen.
It is true. The computer is to blame, not our IT guru, Chris, who is a magician.
Gotta agree. Never agreed more.
That's true. Moving on to hand number, what is this, 28. Look out, Aiden.
Yeah, I realized we were actually way ahead of schedule because we're 15 minutes behind. Yeah. So we are way ahead of schedule. Nice. Good line, bozo. Even though you gave me the option. So
I would have picked the under.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang it. I should have said you pick.
I made the line.
I would have made a bet. Nah. That's crazy. I wonder how many hands we are going to get. Maybe it's like 35? Fake. Do you know?
33 in regulation. We went one hand over, but it was also like a minute or two after.
Okay. 33. That's a pretty good line.
Pretty good line.
Yeah.
Ace on the turn. Melvin with a pair of aces and a pair of tens. Poker face Superman over there. Checking his phone.
Not allowed.
Perhaps going to write in a comment.
Maybe. Mayhaps.
Perhaps did.
Going, gone.
Perhaps that comment right there.
The last one.
Maybe.
Melvin with the ace, queen 6, the better hand, but does not win.
Melvin catching up.
No time to catch up like the present. Basil's chip's gonna fly away with his spinner.
It's very possible. That thing is spinning like crazy right now.
Spinning so fast it looks slow.
It does.
I think it actually slowing down.
It looks jittery.
The chips are going.
That's okay.
It's making the whole table vibrate.
It happens every once in a while.
Conjunction junction. What is your function?
Siri, what is your function?
What is a conjunction?
It's a word that connects two clauses.
It's like and,
But or.
nice.
There you go. All right, write in your English questions in the chat. I do have an English degree, and about the only thing you can use that for is saying you have an English degree and saying you can answer any English questions in the chat. No taker
If
so
you got
far.
an English degree, you're a nerd.
Yep,
Got him.
got him. Dang, I didn't see that one coming.
Brandon does have top pair here.
That's true. Melvin folds
Bold.
out of there.
Simple and easy.
Look at this, hand number 30 coming up.
The one. The one that broke the camel's back.
This is the line.
The straw.
This is it for us.
I wonder, I'm trying to think of the way to word it. The conflation of two, like, phrases where it's, like, the straw that broke the camel's back and, like, a bull in a china shop. And, like, they combine them, like, oh, that's, the straw that broke the bull's back or something. They just, like, combine them. There's some name for it. Do you know the name of it? Dang it. I learned it semi-recently, and I've already forgotten.
Write in the chat if you know anything about what Hayden is talking about.
So what is that called? Like, that's like the straw that broke the camel's back.
As a saying?
It's a saying, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, what is it?
It's a saying.
Is it a metaphor? No. Maybe?
I feel like I'm on the spot here. Caleb's got the king jack.
30 die for Brandon.
He needs a straight draw here.
Needs it. He's got it.
He's got it. It's called a colloquialism, maybe?
Maybe. I think.
Colloquialism is a phrase that is location-based.
Maybe not then.
It's like a slang phrase. Another 6 on the turn and a 10 on the river.
It's an idiom
Idiom is the word.
that describes a minor event that triggers a sudden or large reaction. No, that's not. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for.
It is a word.
Okay. Then we Google what is an idiom.
All right.
Phrase or expression whose meaning cannot be understood from the literal meanings of the individual words, but rather from a figurative or conventional understanding.
There you go. Sounds like camel straw.
I'm
Sounds
feeling
like an-
under the weather. I see her once in a blue moon. Okay.
Right.
Another queen 6 here for Kenny. Gonna be, I got the over on him winning.
Beto with the 7-8. I'm choosing that one.
No one even with something above a queen. No aces. That means ace on the flop. Who raised it? Brandon raised it with 9-8.
Raised to 5. Everybody's coming along here. 6 players on board.
Too cheap not to call.
Oh, ace queen 4, all diamonds.
All diamonds. Oh no.
Beto.
Holding the best diamond.
No,
Melvin.
he doesn't. But he does have a diamond flush. Checks around. Diamond flush draw, I should say. 9 comes off. Brandon with a pair of 9s.
I think Kenny hoping to get a showdown with his queen.
Trying to get there as cheaply as possible.
Caleb taking a stab at it.
Caleb likes to stab.
Oh.
Kenny still in there. Top pair. And an ace comes out on the river. Kenny's 2 pair is best.
Yep. Less likely someone is an ace.
Caleb gonna bet out again. Melvin gonna fold.
Call. With the queen
Kenny does make the call, and he does get there.
6. Best hand in poker. Queen 6 wins again.
Let's go.
I figured it out after doing several Googles. When 2 idioms are combined unintentionally, creating a new, often humorous phrase is called a malaphor.
That makes
M-A-L-A-P-H-O-R.
sense.
Some example is, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
I say that all the time.
You hit the nail right on the nose. I don't know the other ones. Let sleeping dogs die.
Yep.
Heavy is the goose that lays the golden egg. The goose that laid the golden egg, and heavy is the head that wears a crown.
Very good.
I like the heavy is the head that wears a crown one.
Type Malaphor in the chat if you learned something today.
I love a good idiom. Wow, 10-7 again. Is
Look
that
at
the
it.
same suits?
Same suits. Who's shuffling these things? I gotta know.
Gotta know. Type something in chat if you know who's shuffling these things.
Melvin with the queens.
Ooh, something slight. Raise it to 12.
Lucy on the button. 4-3 suited. Gonna fold.
I do not know how to play like queens,
I know.
kings, aces.
Oh, there was more to
Poker.
that. Sentence.
Yeah. It just stopped with poker. Cause like you don't want to raise too much and get everybody out, but you don't want to leave people in. But raising too much makes your hand very vulnerable. Like it's just you're playing your hand face up. Like I have a high pocket pair. / ace king / queen 10. /
That
ace
is
jack.
the trouble. And you run into something like this with an ace high board. Now what do? Checks to Melvin, and he checks.
You bet and you see where you're at. Okay, you get raised and fold.
2 of clubs. Kenny with 2 pairs now.
Oh wow.
Gonna bet 30. Melvin making the call.
The ace might save him money if it stays that way.
And another 3 comes off. Another ace would have given Melvin better 2 pair.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny going to check his option, it looks like. No, he bets 50. Melvin can't call quick enough, but he does get the bad news. Kenny turns over the 6 deuce.
The 2 pair.
Or is about to.
I don't think even if he bets the flop, he gets Kenny out. I think Kenny might peel one more. Get a pair of 6s, hoping to hit another 6 or a 2.
There it goes.
There goes my hero.
Yep.
Watch him.
As he goes.
He goes.
And I believe this might actually be the last hand of the stream. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. There you go.
For all the
Cha-ching.
people. For Chase.
Thank you.
As soon
Thank
as
you.
his stream ends.
Thank you. Thank you. We've had a good time today. Make sure to check out our tournaments this weekend.
Let them know.
Yeah, we got that deep stack coming up on Saturday. We got the bounty coming up on Sunday. And on Monday, we got the bomb pots.
The free roll.
Look out. There it is. Pachoo.
Ooh.
2K guarantee on that.
You might want to get back to the hand. Caleb has kings.
Whoa.
Caleb with a K has 2 Ks in his hand.
Look out.
1 K in his name.
How many is that?
And almost a K on the board. So 4 Ks total.
Whoa. There you go.
There we go. We saved it.
We did save it.
1 is fine. 2 is fine.
3, look out.
4 is fine. 30% here for Kenny.
Kenny with
Equity-
ace
equity play.
9. Poker face Superman with the queen 10. Flopping a Broadway draw.
Man, who knew ace 9 2 times were better pre-flop?
Crazy.
Bet is 30. Gotta find out exactly where it is when Josh and Kenny both call.
Poor Caleb. Ace magnets.
Still not dead, though.
Definitely not.
Queen 10 here for Superman. Needs him to fold. Because
Calls.
any king gives him a... Just great.
Yep. Come on, spade. Oh, look at that. Poker face Superman combo draw.
Feels like too many outs, though. You taste that. Tastes like too many outs.
Tastes like too many outs. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. The outsberries have too many outs. Poker face Superman still coming along. I like to see it.
Yeah, he is closing action, so...
Equity improves. Might as well see another card.
Caleb with 0% with the best hand pre.
Oh, and it's a blank 6.
It's a split pot for Kenny and Josh if they get there.
And it looks like Caleb's going to keep up the aggression.
Now, I don't know if both Kenny and Josh both call, but I think one of them will. Repping the ace here, though. Repping an
Repping?
ace, maybe a 2-pair, ace jack, ace X. Ace X better than a 9, though.
I'm repping something strong. Josh put to the test here. Got a decision to make.
Also repping sets here. Could be repping jacks, potentially.
He's saying he's unafraid of a pair of aces. Josh makes the call. Kenny, with an all-in and a call in front of him.
Is splitting if he can just find a way to call. His kicker does indeed play, and he does.
He does play. Poker face Superman, queen high.
Just too many outs.
Not likely to call here. He does fold. And there it is, chop pot to end the night.
Chop it up.
Chop it up good.
You know those kings are ace magnets.
That's it. The ace magnets end the evening. Thanks again for checking us out, everybody. We are going to call the stream there. Don't forget, we're doing a road to Vegas, giving away 2 main event seats to the WSOP main event. Tournament of Champions. All you got to do is win any of our 5K guaranteed tournaments. Tournament of Leaders. Every time you cash in any of those tournaments, you'll get points. Top 9 points leaders will enter a single table tournament for that seat. I'm Chase.
Oh, that's Jason.
That's Jason. We got Aiden, Chris in the back, making it happen. Thanks, everybody, for checking us out. And we'll be back next week for another good time.